I'm walking with my case, yeah, and this old man's coming across me that way, yeah. I'm walking faster, but I'm thinking, old man didn't let man go. So my case is there. I see him put his hand on my case as if to move it to continue walking. I said, I didn't like that. So I've just held my case because where you're pushing it to requires me to take a step back. That is not happening. And I was just looking at him thinking, I don't know what you're on, yeah, but he's got the energy of someone that could go and 10 men will pull up. so and obviously the Mafia films are the only reference point I have for these men, isn't it? So as much as I wanted to say, big man, go past, I thought, let me not say nothing, just in case he's him.
Show the camera.
Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Expect Foolishness.
All right.
We are back.
Is that anything? You know, I'm good. We are back is all right. Yeah.
All right, cool. You say you're not going to go with the quotes thing, fam?
I know there was something in the bag. If you want, I can share it.
What's the quote, bro? I think that's your lane, bro.
I think you should just go when we do it. Go straight into the quote. Don't even give us
no lead up, bro.
No lead up quote,
fam. Bro, I've been hitting man with the bar all week, bro. I've seen what your booze don't mean nothing, bro. I've seen what you ran rate, and I don't rate that. I've been remixing it in bare different ways.
And that guy, Travis put his own spin it already.
Yes, I've been putting that in bare different context, bro.
I got one. So, how's it go? Your future isn't waiting for your permission; it's waiting for your action.
Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? He's done it again.
Future ain't waiting for your permission; it's waiting for your action.
Waiting for your action.
I'm here for it. No,
yeah,
I don't even hate.
Future you is sitting there just going, "Hurry up, bro," because I'm waiting to activate my thing. Come on, bro. You've done a madness again.
I don't need permission because I'm you. So like you already decided already.
I'm waiting for you to catch up to be me. Mad.
That's mad. You know what? Yeah. That's what, bro. That's what I need from you. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's what I need from you week in, week out. Have something ready. Even if you want to go over old bars because you think we didn't get that last quote. Go over old ground, bro.
That's some battle rapping.
It might be difficult when we get there. When we get to episode 100 and something, I don't know if you're gonna have a quote just ready because we're expecting to have quotes every week now.
Don't worry, I've been saving quotes for years, so good.
There you go, bro.
No more.
Go away. Listen, I and them.
How are you, man?
We got an elephant in the room, bro.
We're gonna check in.
But we're not in the room, bro.
Oh, scene. Okay, cool. Sorry.
Not like
sorry.
It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? We're podding from home. Well, me and Wale are podding from home. Travis, after the week you spoke about boats and dangerous jobs. Yourself onto a boat.
Yeah, I was on a boat. But you might have to go back and understand when I talked. Because some people were just like, raw. After man, what you said on the pod, I was like, what do you mean after what I said on the pod? I also said that man be out here praying and being very humble, bro. When I talk to God, fam, you talking about acting like I made big promises, brother.
He said, God, it's me again.
You know what I'm saying?
Just keep this
shout out though, man. But yeah, so Trav's somewhere in the ocean right now. But again, shout out the dedication. Shout out just being on it. He's here, ready to pod with us, and we got a lot to get into this week, man. But should we do like a little wellness check? Wally, let's start with you, bro. How are you, bro?
I'm all right, man. I had a bit of I've been on my health thing. My son lifted up my shirt today. He said, "Okay, I can see." He told me he can see progress, so I'm feeling good. But a little bit of a blowout over the weekend, so yeah, just trying to get back on it.
Dope.
Yeah, that's proper, bro. I won't lie to you, look, man. I'm depressed, bro.
What's going on?
I'm depressed, man.
Football stuff, yeah.
I know. I shouldn't bring football stuff to this pod. My beard was ginger, bro. My beard was ginger not too long ago.
The memes I've seen,
very funny.
It's been dark, bro. I won't lie, lads. This is like football depression is mad, but I'm definitely in that space. You know, my team finished 15th, lost the final against someone even worse than us.
So you see, you're talking about depression and you're upset about football results and that, yeah? Where were you this afternoon?
Doing football stuff.
What, as in content? As in
football content.
Would people be able to verify that you was in person and they would be able to confirm what you're saying, your version of events?
Absolutely. They'll see a video of me on Filthy Fellas.
Okay. The reason why
you got to check it on your, you know, like this, they say check it on your strong friends. Check it on your strong friends, yeah. On for me, yeah.
Check on your strong friends.
No,
bro, what do you want from me on that phone call?
What do you want? What I want from you on that phone call, on the check-in phone call?
On the football check-in. I'm an Arsenal fan, bro.
What's the score?
No, but you're not like a proper one, so it's different. So you don't care about football like that. So you should be able to be like, you know, that check-in, you know, that one to just make sure man's good. Like,
oh, you okay?
Thing is, yeah, what you don't understand is, obviously, I know you say I don't care. You see, when Arsenal were gonna win the Prem last year, like, and it was really close. Yeah. Oh my gosh, bro! The youth, the fandom woke up, bro. I was checking the league table again. I was looking at goal difference. I was really up to speed with what's going on. The minute they started losing, bro.
I think saved me from a lifetime of hurt early on.
Nah, bro, because I'm waiting to come back for the win. But yeah, I know what it is now. Why I'm like this, yeah? My computer shuts down in safe mode to protect me from feeling any emotional damage from.
No, that's what I'm saying. As an Arsenal fan, the roller coaster ride is too much sometimes. And so when I started to get into football, and I was committed to like the journey, and they're going to win every time it looks like they're going to win something, I don't know how the banana skins has come out, and my heart, I couldn't understand how upset I was getting about this thing that I didn't care about that much before. So I said to myself, you know what, I have to just not take football seriously, because emotionally it's too much. When your team is losing like that, or they just been winning every game and suddenly they get packed in by Wolves or somebody or some random team, it's like, what is this? What life is this?
Bro.
You can't explain why I upset that day. You go to work and you're
someone compared my team, yeah, to, you know, them American movies, that American bully that's doing the most, but they do a jump to the future and he's unemployed, suffering. You know, the jock that was winning, doing the most, and now he's just unemployed and trying to talk about the good times when they were back in school and they won the
same varsity jacket. The same varsity jacket.
Hey, I saw someone here where there was that.
He's got his name with it.
Is that one where they were like, all the teams were just like pounding, like they're pounding maize or something, called corn or something, and it was just like hitting it with sticks, and it was just a little icon of
Manchester United. Man United, yeah. Like, bro, the memes are crazy, but I'm saying that's what it feels like. Someone said we're like the thing that was buff at school, and it's just dead now, like bare children, but then they're not even like the dads are not present, bro. It's mad, bro. How life
is here hard.
Life, bro.
These things, yeah, that analogy, I understand the fullness of it.
The fullness, bro.
There's a time where it was like
so many things.
What?
Do we know about it? The Leng ones back in the day that wouldn't give you no play. And you look at them now and you think, Ross, they're down.
The amount of reach outs I've had where you just like, I see your show. You just like, You tell me you're not scrolling up to see what this chat looks like at the top. It's so rude ass. So rude.
Messages, all that. The one with responses. You're trying to run the most game, everything. I was just like, all right, yeah.
Like I was doing my best.
But yeah, man, that's it. But I'm getting through it, so we move on, man. There's stuff to talk about, though. There's a lot.
Wait. What is it? We're gonna check on Trav. Bro, that's crazy.
On the sea, bro.
I'm selfish, bro. I'm getting through it. I'm depressed, bro. Trav, how are you?
He's not himself. He's not himself, man. You
know myself. Come on, respect, bro.
Yeah. No, I'm all right still.
Don't just say I'm all right. No, you're not gonna stop us. All right. No, you're gonna talk to us. You're gonna talk to us.
No. I'm okay still. Yeah, I'm saying there's a bit. Yeah, I mean, it's been bare going on. I've been doing hella shows lately. But imagine, so I've come on the cruise, yeah, get to Italy yesterday. Brother, let me tell you something about Italians, yeah. They are the bad man of white people. They are. They are.
What you saying? If there was a ranking, you're
They
putting
are. Them, Polish, close second. Polish straight after them. But them, man, up there. Polish, Russian. That's the group. That's the bad man whites.
Where you got
But I'll tell
Britain?
you,
Where you got Britain on that list?
Britain is gonna come. They're gonna come away down. Remember, they got the hooligans thing, so they're still in there, but they
I feel
require
like
more
everyone is
people.
like they need something to rally behind. Like
Yeah,
I feel
but
like
and they need
Portugal
groups.
is on job,
They
one
need
man up.
groups. You
Yeah,
man are not seeing Italian gusto, bro. Brother, at all ages of the spectrum, same vim, bro. Old man, I'm walking with my case in the airport. Yeah, bear in mind, I've been Spain, so in my mind, this looks like Spain, feels like Spain. It's Spain. It's
Not
nothing
Spain.
like Spain. I'm walking with my case, yeah, and this old man's coming across me that way, yeah. So we're having this weird little moment of just like, oh, okay, cool. We can see each other. I'm kind of slow. I was walking faster, but I'm thinking, old man didn't let man go. So my case is there. I see him put his hand on my case as if to move it to continue walking. I said, I didn't like that. So I've just held my case because where you're pushing it to requires me to take a step back. That is not happening. So I've just held my case. I've held the case like, hey, come on, act like we got sense and go, because I have given you already enough grace. Brother, my man's looking at me as if it's about to go down now. I said, what is happening? I'm looking at my man.
When we talking, are you talking golden oldie? We talking
Brother,
like
I'm talking,
the advert, the butter advert from
like
back in the day.
the
Oliver
old person with a hunchback
Bro.
kind of thing.
he's old, bro, but like I'd say like late 60s. So in his mind, the age hit him heavy, but he's old still. As in, you can't tussle with young man, bro. Like, you should know that. But he stood there with the vim, and he said something in Italian. Don't know what that meant. Just so in my mind,
How
I'm
did you
thinking,
deliver it though? How did you deliver it? What was he?
no, it was like an under the breath mutter. Something,
Okay.
something. And I was just looking at him thinking, I don't know what you're on, yeah, but he's got the energy of someone that could go and 10 men will pull up. so and obviously the mafia films are the only reference point I have for these men, isn't it? So as much as I wanted to say, big man, go past, I thought, let me not say nothing, just in case he's him. Bro, but then obviously I call from that situation, I think to myself, mad guy. As I'm leaving the shop, the coffee place, because I had to get a coffee, you know me. Get my coffee, I'm walking out now. It's little kids, there's two little kids, they're playing on their little, I don't know, with little bikes or whatnot. And I'm coming through. One of them just runs, he runs past, leaves his bike, and the other one picks up both of the bikes, walks towards me with these bikes. So I'm thinking, obviously go around. He stops here. Listen.
Wait.
He dropped the one bike. Remember, he's got two bikes that he's wheeling. He dropped one and went, Just to say it. As if it was me, bro.
As if to say, why are you on the path that he's getting past?
Fam.
That's a light press.
Where did you go?
Where did I go? I laughed, bro, because I'm looking at this small person with this old man Vim. I thought to myself, what is happening here? What is happening? Because, brother, listen.
Do you know what? Do you know what's so good though? You're in the country of people that you see how there's a Travis energy. You're just amongst Travises. So bro, everything's a competition. Everything's a declaration of war, bro. You're in a country of people that is like, wait a minute, bro. You had it. Look at the moments that you're having, bro. Like,
bro, and then hear this,
old man.
So I booked my Uber.
He's just walking around into a hall of mirrors, basically.
It's a madness, bro. White mirrors. I see this. That's how cool Uber, yeah? Uber comes. And bear in mind, it was a madness getting the Uber, but that's another thing. Uber comes. He come to get my bag, puts the bag in the thing, and he sees another driver that he knows. So I'm there waiting whilst they're chatting. I sit in the car, and I'm watching this conversation. It's then I figured these men out. It's just hella gusto every direction. They're almost up to par with Nigerians. Because this convo, yeah, because I don't speak Italian or understand, is and I'm thinking to myself, right, I don't know what this is. This is like, then hear this, then handshakes in the car, gone. I said, rotted.
But it felt like beef, but it couldn't. It looks like beef, but it's friendly.
It was, yeah, but it was palpable as if it could just go, nah, do you know what? Actually, like it had the feeling of that. Nope. High five and laters. I said, I don't enjoy this. But then when I got to my, because I was in Bologna, right? So I got to my hotel. And bear in mind, all these experiences made me think, don't like this place. Never coming back. Is what it is. So I'm hungry now. And I'm like, all right, looking for food. I find out there's a pizza place not too far, yeah? I thought, let me go and walk down there. Walk down some of the most beautiful scenic streets, bro. Like, it looked like an Instagram location. I go in, have this pizza. Best pizza I've ever had in my life. In my life, brother. When I tell you, I was eating the pizza, bro, I wanted to phone everyone. I wanted to just, people need to know what's happening for me, bro. It's elite pizza, bro.
No, so you to be doing this year,
what
you experienced, bro, because you shouldn't do this. Bro, to naturally form that as well as a black man.
Bella.
Maybe I need to go to Italy, man.
Wait,
I went to Chicago.
No, and not just that, but the vibes are cold. No, bro, no, I wanted, you know, I even got the receipt here still. I literally was so dumb, I thought to myself,
you loved it.
Nah, I've only found it before we started pointing by accident. Diavola is like it's like the pepperoni pizza in it, but it's like I thought, let me just compare, because I like pepperoni pizza, like the Italian style in London, in it, but I wanted it authentic, cold. So then after that, just walking back to my hotel, I stopped at this bar just to have like a bourbon old fashioned, you know, my thing. But I'm sitting on the outside seats on this street, and the things is bare well lit, and I'm just sitting there thinking, yeah, that Italy ain't bad still.
Here's this guy, I never bro. Man just want to see Wars Viennetta as well, bro. Man's having the whole experience, bro.
Josh gonna be at home making spaghetti, just smiling to himself now, isn't it?
Bro, nah,
making the dough from fresh, bro.
Man, we got to take a pivot, fam, because there's so much happening. And I don't know if you lot are paying attention, but obviously we care about our rap music. We care about Black love, yeah? The Black love story, that wasn't the story that we all imagined, yeah? Everyone remembers Papoose and Remi Ma. That was, again, you talk about, I'm never really signed up to the whole goals thing anyway. I don't believe it. Yeah, never been anyway. Yeah, and I hope people are now seeing, because Cassie and P.E.D was once goals for people. They looked at that. You're seeing that.
Will and then goals.
Will and Jada goals. And then this was up there because she went to jail and Papoose waited, and they had their show. It was beautiful, bro. It was actually really nice to see, to be honest. Yeah, he held her down, you know, the talks and stuff. Anyway, Papoose decides to get with a boxer called Clarissa Shields. We are in the boxing space. She's the GOAT. She's not normal good. She's very good. All right, that's it. Facts.
I think greatest female boxer of all time, in my opinion.
Greatest female boxer of all time. Yes. Very dangerous, though. So, as Travis, you said before, Papoose has a title. Yeah. Anyway, she's on the Breakfast Club, and she's not doing too much. They asked her a light question saying, hey, what about you and Pap, this, that, and the other? And she goes, he has a situation that's not really sorted yet. So, because he's not divorced yet. Yeah. She doesn't do too much, though. She doesn't do too, it's not even that bad. She has a situation. Once that situation's sorted, like, we'll move on. Because she's talking about starting a family, this, that, and the other. Are you with me? Remi Ma goes live for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Says, this is just to give people the understanding, people that don't pay attention. His bags were packed. She called him a brokey, called him a lame, said, you don't do nothing. Like, you weren't on anything. You were my manager, but you don't deserve to get what I was like. You weren't doing just rinses him and says, don't talk on me. Papoose says, that's strange. He goes live and says, all she did is cheat on me. He said, yeah, bro. So I was in another room. We weren't sharing. He said, I was at home and then my daughter was looking at me because we're keeping the peace, but my daughter shouldn't see me like this. He was saying, like, what kind of image is my daughter to see me just at home, not happy, not being the man I'm meant to be? I'm not interested in it. And everyone knows. Then he goes, I wrote all her raps. I wrote, you don't know my pen. He said, he goes, you can listen to it. You know my pen. Brother, she dropped, and they've been dropping. She goes, the cars that I said that he used to buy for me, he didn't buy for me. I was putting like the most on it. I was getting like literally, they basically get all out. But the last thing I think I heard him do is say he came home and she had some next woman in the house.
Yeah,
and the daughter was in the room or something like that. But
the daughter was on the floor in the other room.
The daughter was on the floor in the other room or something. It's ugly thoughts,
bro. Like you said in the beginning, yeah. I've never subscribed to relationship goals. Like, you know, these things, women tend to go crazy over them. For me, I've always looked at it and thought to myself, this image, I'm sorry, but this one, them two, it felt real to me. It felt real to me.
Right,
Love and hip hop, bro. Like Pap and Remy, bro. That was it. That was it. So to see it play like this, first of all, it's sad because there's some things that you see, yeah. Like you know something serious when you see your dad crying. Whoa, what is going on? That's the same level of shock when I see Papoose on live talking about Remy, because I'm like, what has got you out here chatting? Because Pap don't chat, bro. My man, bro, he saw that the new brother that she was with banged him up in the club, didn't say a word anywhere, bro. Just the story came out. Just it came out because that's who he is. So the fact he's out there talking like this lets you know that, one, this is very significant, and two, he's also emotionally attacked, like he's feeling attacked by it all, and he wants to clarify some stuff, and it's mad and it's sad.
Wale,
I think what we're seeing is sadly just, I think we talked about this before. We're just seeing a real relationship played out publicly. Like things like this in relationships happen. Like unfortunately, people cheat and all these sorts of things. But I think it's just sad when, like, obviously children are involved and it's just things play out so publicly. Like, as much as you guys might even make up someday and be fine again, but the tapestry of everything that's happened, things that have been said, it's difficult to take those back in it. And I think when people do stuff like this, whether you're a celebrity or not, you make like these big bold statements online, or you draw a hard line. Sometimes it's difficult to walk them things back because you might say something and you might really mean it in the moment and really feel like, you know what, this is what I think of you. This kind of stuff that you might normally rant to your girlfriends or maybe your brethren about, kind of thing. But now you're doing it publicly. So even if you want to walk it back, you can't really. And then it's like you look you're together in a relationship. So it's like, I just think I think it's unfortunate, man, because obviously you two must care about each other. For you to have gone to prison and for him to be like waiting and what have you, like you guys have been in each other's space for long enough that it's not just going to be a relationship of right now and or at least I think it's not just a convenience thing. Like you actually cared for each other in some capacity at some point in time. So I think it's just sad, man, when things like this happen and you're there just publicly, just because really you create entertainment for us, innit? Like it's not our relationship, it's just entertainment. But then you guys are feeling it. Like I said, Papoose even someone to talk. Suddenly he's got him acting out a character. And it's like
everyone's out of character, but I honestly feel like there's things I want to get your take on as well. But I do think they love each other, yeah. I think there's it, and it's
you think they still love each other?
Oh, I think they love each other. Like just the way they're acting, because even there was this debate. He was trying to check in on Remy because apparently Easy, the block captain, the rapper, you know, the one that looks like Papoose, like yeah. Apparently he's blackmailing her. Apparently he's been blackmailing her. He's got videos, tapes, and he did have he was moving. He was the way he acted in this whole thing. Remember, he went live. He was the only one to talk about a situation, and he's the one that got beat up, which is crazy. You know, the victim is not usually the one that could be. Those are not your lines. But again, he was desperate for clout. He's a battle rapper, that is not the most known in the game, really. You know, you have to truly love battle rap, but then you're the Remy situation in battle rap, really. You know, when we talk about him, he's trying to come up, and this is the perfect come up, but you know, he's got videos, this, that, and the other. And I'm hearing that Papoose was trying to protect her, saying he wanted to make sure with the blackmailing thing that she wasn't being blackmailed. Now, there's an argument of, is it his right as a husband or as a husband to check in on her? Do you not feel that it's his right as a husband to fix that situation if she's being blackmailed, or is he overstepping his boundaries?
Nah, it's not. Well, put it this way: whilst they're in the midst of conflict, it seems confusing to us to hear that this is happening. But in terms of your ex or the mother of your kids going through a situation, and you checking in on that, there's no wrong in that, unless she has a new man and there's problems because you lot have been inappropriate before and da 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 da. But realistically, you checking in on a situation like blackmail or extortion it's a certified thing. Like, some stuff was going on where it's like safety over that side was of course I'm gonna check in, because this stuff is directly in my child's environment as well.
100%.
Yes.
You understand? There can't be that type of ruckus going on there. No, absolutely. I'm about to steal these waters.
I was into Joe Budden though. He's saying that he's controlling. Joe was saying that's a controlling side of the situation, because he don't have the right to check into that situation. She's not his woman no more.
No, she's not your woman, but at the same time, if she's the victim in this circus, then you can check in for well-being's sake. Because if it's something that is like, violence is being held over your head or that type of extortion, something can be done to get that off you. Doesn't mean we're back on the accord, but you are still the mother of my kid. Like, I don't think it's a controlling element unless he's trying to be on some emotional manipulation to get information to hold that over her head on the other side. Then it gets dark.
But also, I think you're allowed to care about people. Do you know what I mean? If you've spent time with somebody and you had children together, even if you're not together, you're allowed to care about that person, because a large part of your life and how your life is today is as a result of you being together, like indirectly or directly. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's anything wrong with checking, man. And again, the kids, your kids, if she's not okay, don't you think that's going to affect your children? So doesn't it make sense to kind of try and get a sense of what the situation is, just so you know that, okay, maybe I need to be a bit more supportive, maybe I need to take the kids a bit more. The check-in might, if you don't understand, okay, well, what's going on? How hot is it right now?
That's right.
Do I need to do more for my family, for my children?
I just think I was watching, you know me, I like to just pay attention to stuff, just because I'm just inner, and I was remembering Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma was getting banned for ban with pictures, the uploaded thing. And Clarissa Shields, I'm a boxing fan, so I know her from boxing. You have to understand, I was seeing her post pictures that doesn't make sense to her brand at all. Fashion. I'm talking like the high res pictures, but it doesn't make sense with her thing. But then I was like, then Remy was dropping pictures. And I'm saying, no, there's a social media war happening of who's the baddest that was taking place. And then after he said, well, that was done. And when Remy's going live saying, I got you popping, no one cared about you before your name was linked with me. I'm looking at a situation saying, hey, this is deeper now. Where Remy doesn't have the strength is, she can't just beat her up.
She can't bat her up. She can't threaten no violence.
You can't link it. Like, usually Remy would win all of these battles. Her moves can't work because she's got one way too much to lose. So she can't even just do a mad thing. She can't take it to the streets. But if she has to link her in person, it's crazy. Now, Clarissa's got a fight, and she asked Nicki Minaj to walk around. Yo.
It's techie, bro. It's techie.
Anyway,
I mean, you know what? Yeah, it also raises the mad question, because it's like, you look at Papoose holding it down while she was in jail, and I remember a lot of men were debating holding it down if your woman was in jail, because obviously women get put in that position often. It's rare that we see the man play it out publicly like this, and it's like, when you hear that, oh, he was getting cheated on, or like all that kind of stuff. It's just like, yo, wow, Pap was going through that. Like that's kind of, it's a mad counter image because I don't think people look at Papoose like Mandem look at Papoose and think, yeah, victim. I could step to him if and it's light. Nah, bro. But it's like at home, man be going through a real thing, but still trying to hold it down. It's like there's still something in it for how Papoose has played out in this.
No, definitely, because they're both. Look at this situation. They are divorced. They got enough money to not both live at home, but they're in separate rooms. That's something that's when you're looking at reconciliation. Really, it's not like some people are stuck together. We take it off them. Some people have to stay in the home together because it's too expensive to move out. We're just gonna make it work. I'm gonna be in this room. You're in that room, and it is what it is. Papoose and Remy Ma do not need to live together for financial. Well, you imagine for financial reasons. So there's something that's keeping them in the home. They can say, "Listen, I was doing it to look after my daughter." But when you're hearing the stories of my daughter's on the floor and there's other people in the house, it don't really sound like how they're making it sound. It don't seem like that was the forefront of their thoughts when it comes to. They said there was another girl that comes to pick the child up, this, that, and the other. All the other stuff that had been said, it weren't adding up. So now you just think, well, these are two people that love each other and they've gone wrong, and now they're playing that in public, and it's an ego thing. For me, that's what it looks like.
How long have they been together for?
I have no idea.
It's a lot of years, man.
Yes, man.
A lot of years.
Over 10 years, or
He said he wrote Conceited, and I'm way too. You know that tune, one of her main tunes. He said he wrote that, and that's back in the day. That's like, and that's before me and Travis even had a radio.
Had a radio show, yeah, for real.
So that lets you know that's more than 15 years deep or something. But yeah.
Sometimes when you've been together so much, I suppose you kind of you're not really made for anyone else. Do you know what I mean? You both kind of.
That Papoose is made for Clarissa Shields, boy. I saw them on the pads doing some training, bro. This guy's pad work is getting good, fam.
Getting good, bro. It's getting good.
Anyway, let's
move on, though. Have you lot seen the Final Destination thing?
Let me show you something else just before we get to that, please, bro. There's going to be an Olympic style event here in 2026 that allows athletes to use PEDs, bro. Performance enhancing drugs, fam. I don't know if you remember, like KG a few years ago on the boxing boxing pod.
Was early.
I said if we just allow these fighters to have a division where they can go and use all the drugs that they can access and see what the human body can do at its absolute max. I said it's legal. I'll watch that now.
No. Yeah, it's here. Do you know why I'm not happy about it though, Trav? Because it's gonna start feeling like F1. Because there's gonna be a constructors championship. You know, like the people, the engineering team, bro. Because you think about it. You know how there's the races championship and the man them that put the mad stuff in the body, bro. These medical agencies, GlaxoSmithKline, all of them ones, all of them lot, them lot. What they're super serum that they're about to do, bro. We're gonna get Captain America, bro, and you're gonna see that on no.
But you're not realizing how cold that's gonna be on a boxing match, where from every single time they go to sit down, they're gonna get adrenaline shots, HGH. They're gonna get it, bro. First round again. That man ain't getting tired. 12 rounds. This is the crazy of the best form of boxing.
Because do you not still have to have some sort of rules? Because I didn't even think about people getting into competition or mid-round top ups.
Adrenaline shots.
No, but that's where it's mad, because all of a sudden we're gonna have that expectation of like, we want to see that P.E.D performance in a normal life. You see how social media, how everyone's taking these pictures. We're gonna have that expectation of why is he not fighting like them man fight?
I just want you to understand I have a horrible analogy I'm about to say.
Drop it.
And I want forgiveness in advance for this take.
Listen to me, George.
You know when you watch like World Cup football, semi-finals, the best intensity available, bro. All the world's best players. And you flick over. to women's football.
Yeah. Nah. I'm not comfortable. Listen. In the words of Eni Aluko and everyone, bro. Fuck off, Joe. You can't come back. No. Red card.
This is just my face of disbelief on another thing.
Red card, bro. And he knew it. We listen and we judge.
I'm gonna make a statement.
Go on, a statement.
On the water, there's a temperature, air pressure.
Wait, hold on. Let me not laugh.
That affects how people process thoughts and speak. And I was made aware of it on the way in, and the security video that they make you watch, the safety video. It's my first time experiencing it. I've been on many cruises, and I just want to apologize for what I just said. It was crazy.
Oh my God!
And I want to say, you men are both dickheads.
Why? Oh, we again. So, wait, hold on, maybe not though.
But wait though, like if your son grows up, yeah, and he's like really serious about being on like a P.E.D athlete, how are you man gonna feel about that?
If my son's the top P.E.D athlete,
Like he's running 7.6 on a 100-meter sprint, absolutely annihilating Usain Bolt's record, bro.
But I feel like the sporting changes, like, because you got to understand, yeah, these kids, like, as in what happens to them, because remember, if you take these drugs, yeah, like, your things don't work, like, shit happens.
Now you got to balance it out. You got to balance it out and take counteractive drugs. It's just a massive cocktail.
Like, it's the estrogen in that, bro. Like, it's crazy what. It's crazy what.
It's like you're the fastest in the world, but you got titties.
With just mad titties, bro.
But she got
They're
titties.
not even cups as well. They're not even proper cups as well. It's just a mess. Everything. Nah, man.
No, you know what's mad is the side effects. No, the side effects of these athletes. 30 years from now, when they're doing interviews about their titties, like, bro. Man said, Ross, so what was that like? You had the fastest record in the world, destroyed Usain Bolt's record. Tell us what life was like back then. And he's like, yeah, no. I just didn't have any dreams for like 11 years.
Bro, it's a Netflix documentary. I gained it all, but look at me now. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna it's always gonna be the untold story. That's
my
you know
the size of Tic Tacs.
Bro. Like, I risked it all for what? Nah, man. I'm telling you, this lads. This
what's even worse is the people that risk it all and don't even win it. You know, obviously, there's like the champion kind of athletes. There's gonna be people that are gonna be like just way down in the pecking order. They're still on peds and there's not benefiting.
No, being on peds and being rubbish is so shit.
Hey, are they gonna choose?
Why do this to my liver? For what?
But they're gonna choose the event that's gonna be in. Like,
high
do
jump.
you not want it to? Was it gonna be in
high jump and boxing?
You want it to be in high jump and boxing?
Just because I want to see how high these men can get. If these men start doing a man high jump,
like.
I think it ruins sports, bro. I think because they're going to have a NFL P.E.D division, basketball P.E.D division,
P.E.D combine,
P.E.D everything. Every division's going to need
NFL P.E.Ds,
bro.
Bro,
don't let me give. Don't let me.
I have, every match, bro.
Bro, I have athletes that I wouldn't mind seeing on P.E.Ds to see if they'll go even harder. Imagine Westbrook. Imagine Westbrook with P.E.Ds in his system.
Bro. No, bro.
Luka needs P.E.Ds, bro. Anyway,
no, 23-year-old LeBron James on every ped available. Oh
my God. That's too much. That's too much ability, bro. No, can't get tired.
No, saying too much ability is funny.
Imagine Chris Paul not getting injured.
That's wild, bro.
You could just give him a quick injection, bro, and he's back on the court.
Imagine Mike Tyson, 20 years old, drugged to the eyeballs, bro.
Nah, he's killing me.
Just like rejuvenated.
No, I don't want it.
How far does it go, though? How far? Because
I ain't gonna lie, I want to see it.
Travis,
want to see
man,
it.
stop this, man.
Listen,
Don't want that, man.
if they have it alongside the real thing, I understand what you're saying. It's gonna be like porn for the brain, where you just be desensitized. Your dopamine just gets all jacked up. Because when you go back to watching the real sport, it's gonna look dead. But at the same time, what an experience!
But they're meant to be fighting at that speed, and you're asking for a madness. Like they're fighting like Dragon Ball Z characters, bro.
But then hear this though.
On that one.
But hear this though. No, because Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn on P.E.D would look nuts. Anyway,
I don't want it.
But what's gonna happen is this year, because you know some men like to fight in the bar and on a Friday night and that because they want to recreate the shit they seen. If they felt like that was completely unattainable, that might just make man chill out and not really be on the violent thing so much.
Nah, man.
Nah.
Bro, you see how surgery is casual in our community. Like now, it's just, everyone does it.
Hold on, have you
P.E.D's gonna hit the roads
on the surgery thing? Yeah, you seen Kris Jenner's new surgery?
Incredible.
Wait.
It's absolutely amazing.
No, I'm gonna have to show it.
You say men are gonna begin to play 5-a-side on the weekend and just with P.E.Ds for no reason.
P.E.Ds, bro, for 5-a-side football. There you go. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Listen, whoever that surgeon is, yeah, he's done an absolute mazza.
It's they can't whip in it. They roll the mileage back.
I mean, all right, man, them, yeah. Let's have a real conversation right now. Yeah,
you're having too much of a real pod today, bro.
Let's have a combo. Let's have a combo. Yeah, one of our brethren rolls up, says he's got a new thing, and she gets out of the whip.
But Jenner, the actual one,
we know who he is.
Her. What we saying and doing?
I tend to run away. I
hear you, but that's only on the Kardashian reputation. I'm talking solely on the visual.
Top one. She's the top one. She's the.
Ain't that like the react
and she's found a way to. She's got into her Madonna bag, and she's on the young face thing.
But her one's better than Madonna's. I know because you might salute like. If Wale was a single man, let's say Wale pulled up, like it has to be one of us to connect with it.
And that's it. And that's his.
Wale pulled up to the function with Kris Jenner.
The revamped.
I've got so many questions.
Bare questions.
I've got so many questions.
I think no matter what your face looks like, you're always gonna act your age, though, isn't it? Just...
Hey, scroll to the end and see her looks through it over the years in that same picture that you had, the same thing you had.
1 second.
But also, I wonder what she looks like when she's not got makeup on as well, though. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's the best.
The first thing in the morning. The first thing in the morning is where the age is. That's when you're gonna see the real.
There we go. Oh wow, they done something.
I told you.
Yeah, the rollback is crazy.
Look at this.
Huh? That's filter though. The filter's doing this thing.
Is that filter?
It has to be. The filter's doing the thing. There's no way. Remember, this is the Kardashian special filter.
No, because if she starts doing, look at this, bro.
Early red card for me. Early red card. If you feel I need to get me out of the show, yeah, I understand. Could you really give the surgeon that much ratings when the other Jenner, the one that was Bruce, is now no, the other Jenner.
Getting off this pod. Someone needs to get off this pod. We as
wait, but she won Woman of the Year. She won Woman of the Year, bro. She did a thing. Wait. All right, cool. Listen, I just want to apologize. Wait, hold on. You
need to make a statement.
I heard as a Teva, like when you're on the water, but your friends can be affected by the water pressure experience that you're having on your boat with the internet. Yeah?
Big man.
You're
on your own.
Hey, don't do that. Don't
do that. You're trying to jump off my not excuse. Mine's.
Wait, no, I've got it. Listen, this is a new home, yeah? And it's a bit higher. Because I used to have a flat ground floor.
You know, hold on. I can give you an explanation. One time I heard there was one story about someone having a small, minute gas leak, which was distorting everybody's thoughts.
We ain't even got the thing.
Yeah.
You know what? What we are gonna do
Oh.
everything. The
Yeah,
CO2. We're gonna again. I'm gonna get a boiler tested because I know that's not a take I would naturally make. So, but again, I want to apologize for chemical imbalance.
That's right.
But yeah,
and with that, we're gonna head over to Patreon because I think it's safer over there.
We gotta talk about the final destination thing. We gotta talk about we gotta talk about this, bro. There's quite a few things we need to talk about. Hey, bald tattoos, bro. The tattoos for the bald men, bro.
I love that for you, bro. I saw that, thought of you straight away.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go.